Would you like to study in a city with the warm weather all year round, golden surf beaches, and an awesome nightlife? Well, you are in luck. In today's video, we're going to give you a quick guide to study in Gold Coast. So if you are planning to study in Gold Coast, this video is perfectly right for you. Let's get started. Hi guys, welcome back to another video of Overseas Student Australia. My name is Sam. I'm the founder of Overseas Student Australia website that provides information to overseas students just like yourself. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing as we make videos every single week regarding studying, working and living in Australia, exclusively for overseas students. Alright guys, as I mentioned earlier, today's video is all about a quick guide about studying in Gold Coast. So let's start talking about the city of Gold Coast first. City of Gold Coast is situated on the eastern coast of Australia. It is the second biggest city of Queensland. Around 600,000 people live in Gold Coast, and usually it's a very touristic city. Now the first thing that comes in our mind when we talk about Gold Coast is the warm sunny weather. Gold Coast gets up to 245 sunny days in a year. Now during the summer season, which is December to February, Gold Coast gets around 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. It can get quite humid at times though. The winter in Gold Coast is usually cool and dry, and the weather stays around 16 degrees Celsius. Now about studying in Gold Coast, there are three main universities you can actually study in. So they got a Bond University, Southern Cross University and Griffith University. There's only one TAFE in Gold Coast, which is TAFE Queensland, and you can also study at various vocational education providers and English schools as well. Now as compared to Melbourne or Sydney, the prices of these courses are usually cheaper in Gold Coast. So you might be paying less cost of studying compared to those big cities. So the next thing we're going to talk about is transport in Gold Coast. So there are two main modes of transport in Gold Coast: buses and trams. Now to travel on a tram and a bus, you would need a Go card, but as an overseas student you get up to 50% off as a concession for traveling on public transport. The average cost can be around $20 per week when traveling on public transport in Gold Coast. Although many overseas students prefer to use bike instead of public transport as well. Now the food cost is cheaper usually as compared to the other big cities in Australia. You can be spending around $30 to $50 per week on your groceries, and eating out can be a bit cheaper as well as compared to all those big cities. Now there are various types of accommodations available for overseas students in Gold Coast. There are on-campus facilities available. You can do a homestay, you can rent your own apartment, or you can share an apartment with your friends or other people. The cost of renting an apartment though can be a bit on the higher side because of the tourism industry. So if you're living in the city center, you'll be expecting to pay around $150 to $200 per week if you're sharing it with someone else. However, if you decide to live in outside city center, they will be paying around $120 per week to $150 per week. Again, if you're sharing it with someone else, and sometimes you can be really lucky you can get your own apartment at that price as well. Now let's talk about the jobs in Gold Coast. What sort of jobs are available for overseas students in Gold Coast? Most of the overseas students work in actually hospitality and a tourism industry. Obviously, Gold Coast is a very touristic city, so there are a lot of opportunities available in the tourism industry. Although in the quieter months when there is not many tourists, they can be sometimes hard to find a job in Gold Coast though. So keep that factor in mind as well. Some students actually work in education sector and in healthcare sectors as well. Although the wages in Gold Coast can also be less as compared to Sydney and Melbourne. Now as I said, Gold Coast is a touristic city. There are plenty of things to see and do around the city itself. So one of the places you can definitely visit is Surfers Paradise, the golden beaches and the high surf waves. Gold Coast is also known for their theme parks, so you can actually visit a lot of theme parks there. There Dream World, there Movie World, Sea World. There are plenty of theme park opportunities for you to travel around. And if you're sick and tired of the city life, then you can always visit Springbrook National Park to have some nature therapy as well. So that was a very quick guide on studying in Gold Coast. What do you think about this video? Would you like us to make videos on other cities as well? If you do, please put it in the comment section below. Which city would you like to see next guide on? And if you do like this video, please give us a thumbs up. It really motivates me and my team members as well. We'll also put any useful links in the description below, so please make sure to check them out as well. Well, thank you very much for watching this quick guide on studying in Gold Coast guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.